Good afternoon, guys, and welcome to iPhone Smart's recap of yesterday, Greyville. Most of it Greyville Poly. It was only actually the 7th race that was Greyville Turf, but let's quickly get through it. I'd like to give you a very big preview of this weekend's big July meeting at some stage as well, if I've got the time. But let's just quickly move through here. In the first, Platinum Princess was the 6 to 10 favorite, and you can clearly see at the bottom here why the bomb rolls was really good here, far under the finishing line here. So that was something that pushed through and won the race there easily in the or not so easily in the second. And our first Green Star horse, Green Star 2 on this one, Strawberry Stinger, only run for Crawford and Lorena. Actually started around 7 to 1 eventually, drifted nicely, and was a really decent horse to back. Again, we could see here the Strawberry Stinger, the Gavea first on a minus 1.5, and then Gavin Lorena on the actual purple, which is the same course and the same distance, and then the last run was no good, but was with Grant van Niekerk and Gavin Lorena Returns, which was the one that got the best out of it, Strawberry Stinger there. So that was a lovely return. You could also see the flame that keeps on going there for Gavin Lorena, and a nice 14% win and 71, so together 85%. Win place, 2 runs since last win, and win in place on the horse 50%. So decent Green Star there to take the win. Nice return, nice price. And in the third race, yeah, Russian Doll was actually only 4th rated, but looking at the hidden bat 84 form here, if you take the bat figure out of it here, and let's just take the top 4 for now, and you can see what I mean. If we push this onto the poly, you see here Russian Doll standing out quite a lot for almost reaching the green line, which is the fictitious finish line, and 2.76, this next best 10 lengths. So huge difference between the 2.76 and the 10 there on the bat 84. If we look at Midnight Gems, 1.73 there, that was actually not on the poly, so I'll just take that off and show you that that 1.73 was actually on the 1160 turf. So moving that poly back in there, you'll also see that okay, let's just make it easier for you. Let's just open up the toggles here and show you how the toggles actually makes it easier for you to study. If you just take the toggle off there, you'll see there's a lot more data to look through, but putting the poly on there, and also you can do the filters for the going, soft, yielding, whatever, and exact distance or valid bomb rolls, meaning within today's distance category, so like 201 meters away from today on the shorter races and up to 301 on the longer races. So that's what valid bomb rolls does, and you'll see that that makes the amount of runners even less. And taking that into consideration, the Russian Doll was a real standout with about 8 lengths. Taking that valid bomb rolls off there, oh yeah, you can still see what that effect is on them. Go take the top 6 out here at the bottom if you want to see all of them as well. Moving on to the 4th race. And in the 4th race, the 2nd rated Beechamwood Boy, which is close 2nd rated, was beaten by the favorite African Skyline as well as the Tarry Raider. Now whenever you see a Tarry Raider with a big flame there and a big joker button, 3rd run rest, was surely a strike run. You could see previous 2.25, 2.8, so there was a lot of support previously. Came from a very long rest, and on the poly it was the 3rd. It was after 2 runs on the grass. It was on the poly again, and yeah, there the 1200 poly was in a little feature. and it was supported in that little feature. Then took 2 runs on the grass and came back on its 3rd run after a rest back onto the poly to win at a nice price. And Richard Fourie has a 38% win and 32% place additionally for Sean Terry, so clearly a strike jockey in that race. Moving on to the 5th year, the 2 only runners, Alison Wright and Wayne Barnhorst, Cape Town Beauty and Pirate Prince, both came with the only horse for the day. Ashton Aries actually the only jockey for the day as well, a 10-1 and an 8-1. That clearly we didn't rate the Kop, we actually rated its 6th race, and those 2 came through to run 1st and 2nd, the 2 horses that had only the 1 horse for the trainer for the day. Cape Town Beauty slightly better rated because of also the 3rd run after a rest, and also the Joker, and also the jockey trainer 50% strike rate, and that was a nice place bet for us. Pirate Prince, the next best, Alison Wright's only horse for the day, winning that race. Race 6. Yeah, the top rated Strawberry Bear was after Strawberry Stinger. It was a nice strawberry double. Top rated year won quite convincingly, I'd say, although Teichmann was also a really nice place bet, as we advised on our VIP play. And that was the reason being that Strawberry Bear and Teichmann actually did run on the same day, which is the 8th of February 2023, 1200 Scottsville. Teichmann on the day, he ran on the 1600 Scottsville, and if you look at the actual times that they ran in, it was pretty close together, even for the difference in distances. And therefore, yeah, Teichmann was actually a very decent run. Also on the 1st of January 2023, you'll see year 1600 Greyville, merit rated 71 with the same Charles Dickon, and on that day Charles Dickon ran 3rd with it, and he did so again, getting the 3rd at a really nice price for the old man. That's why that icon is there. So it means he's getting old in the teeth, so it says older than the field average. Race 7. Yeah, top rated MK's Pride, maybe one of the better bets on the day if you look at the bat figures. Although it was a red bat, he does have the best exact course and exact distance bat CD, and on the red bat the best was a 0 versus a 8. But even if you opened it up and looked at the detail, then he was yeah, he was a really decent top rated only runner for Sage. Got some support on his last run. His merit rating is very consistent and very high, and duly obliged as the top rated to win that with Battle Force, our 2nd rated, running 3rd at a really nice price. But if you look at the bat CD form year of those 2 runners, you'll see that he was actually not that far off it. And yeah, Peter Muscat clearly had both these horses, Noble City and Battle Force, in with a chance, and they both duly arrived 2nd and 3rd, to, just behind MK's Pride. Quite a close affair. The last race of the day, I can't even remember what happened. That was yesterday. Okay, yeah. So Crazy Blues, that was a terrible ride. You'll see, I actually put it on the notes, one of the worst rides I've seen Muzi Yeni for quite some time. Crazy Blues, one of Muzi's worst rides I've seen for a while. And you guys can also make your own comments for yourself. No one else has to see them, by simply clicking on there and making a horse or a trainer or a jockey or a track or whatever comment you want. As admin, I can also do that as a contributor note, so everyone else can see it, and you can make them just for the day or for forever. That next time that horse, that jockey, that trainer pops up, something that you have seen that you really like, that next time you can make use of. The last was also one 3rd rated, again a Sean Terry with a nice little joker there. Magical Flight rating, another raider that came in. You can see his 1600 form is better than his 1450, and for that matter 1160. So yeah, Terry came with a plan and well executed as well. to win that race. But Crazy Blues had a terrible 6th run. He never got the gap, and he was always like struggling and running into the horses in front of him. Be that as it may, they can't all win. So I hope that you will make use of your 7 days free registration, and that'll include the July as well if you haven't registered before, so you can have a nice preview of the July before the weekend racing on Saturday. Have a great day.